Top 7 Best Smartwatch 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic Best Overall. Samsung's Galaxy Watch line was already the best smartwatch foil to the Apple Watch, but 2021's Galaxy Watch 4 series also represents a huge shift in the wider wearable landscape. The Watch 4 Classic may look like the previous year's Galaxy Watch 3, complete with that signature rotating bezel. But Samsung's long-standing use of Tizen OS has ended, and through a partnership with Google, a new incarnation of Wear OS with some signature Samsung tweaks is what you'll find on the Watch 4 series. Beyond the premium user experience, the watch grants Samsung Galaxy users access to new health data, like body composition analysis, as well as an ECG feature and a fib, irregular heart rhythm detection. Running on Wear OS, the Watch 4 also has access to a wealth of watch faces and third-party apps that previous iterations simply lost out on. The Watch 4 Classic is best experienced if you're a Samsung Galaxy user, and you pay a premium for that classic styling, but it's still a great fit for the wider Android user base after a premium wearable experience. Number 2. Apple Watch Series 7 Best for iPhone users. While the Series 7 is only an incremental upgrade over 2020 Series 6, that doesn't stop it from being one of the best smartwatches you can buy if you have an iPhone, that is. Along with all of the additions and improvements from the previous year's Apple Watch, namely an always-on altimeter and blood oxygen monitoring, the Series 7 also incorporates fast charging. That's 33% quicker than before, and a new display that's 20% larger, while bezels are around 40% thinner, giving the watch a more cutting-edge look while retaining compatibility with existing Apple Watch straps. Running Watch OS 8 out the box also means newfound support for workout activities like pilates and helpful new safety features like fall detection while cycling. The Apple Watch SE is also still a viable alternative for those that aren't too fussed about features like ECG and blood oxygen monitoring, and want to save a bit of money on an Apple Watch. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Best Value. If you're not a fan of the Watch 4 Classic's physical rotating bezel, or the added price premium that comes with its distinct design, then the standard Watch 4 is the perfect remedy. Like the Classic, it's also available in 2 casing sizes, but comes in a far wider range of colors for greater personalization. The whole design is more contemporary, complete with a digital bezel that uses haptic feedback too. Functionality and that new Wear OS 3 base user experience otherwise remain unchanged in comparison to the Classic, meaning the Watch 4 is another premium feature-packed smartwatch with the Google Play Store. ECG functionality, again, for Samsung Galaxy users only, and support for a wealth of third-party apps. It also comes with a significantly lower starting price versus the Watch 4 Classic. Number 4. Fitbit Sense Best for fitness and well-being. Replacing the Ionic as the most well-rounded Fitbit, the Fitbit Sense adds a lot of new health features at the top end of the company's range. You could call it the hypochondriac smartwatch. It's so full of warning signs, but there's a lot here that will help indicate serious health problems that you will have the chance to improve. Mindfulness might seem a little kooky to some, and a concern for those with too much time on their hands. But there is no denying that stress can affect us all, and managing it will quickly bring not just mental, but long-term physical health benefits. For all-round physical and mental health tracking, the Sense is the Fitbit with it all, provided you can swing the high price. The main body is made of aluminum with a polished, medical-grade stainless steel finish. This high-quality stainless steel ring is required to get some of the more advanced sensor readings. It's also more durable. The medical grade refers to its corrosion resistance. It features a large 1.58-inch OLED display with a resolution of 336 x 336, which is bright and easy to read even in direct sunlight. The physical button found on the Versa 2 has been replaced with a new haptic sensor on the left edge, so there's no physical button to push in, but instead a touch-sensitive area that vibrates a little to let you know your touch has been recognized. A standard button would have been easier, but really you can get wherever you need with a swipe. Number 5. Polar Grid X Pro, great for hiking. In 2020, Polar branched out into the great outdoors with its Grid X multi-sport watch, which it then improved upon with 2021's Grid X Pro. It sports a familiar rugged design with a toughened sapphire glass front and AMILSD D810G certified housing, promising 40 hours of battery life with both GPS and heart rate tracking enabled, on top of the suite of features carried over from the original Grid X, like running power, sleep tracking, smartphone notifications, turn-by-turn navigation, and more. The Pro offers up always-on dashboards, making key information more glanceable when you're out on the trail, like a compass, sunrise/set times, and more. Polar Flow, the company's training management tool, and the insights the Grid X Pro are able to generate together are extensive, to say the least. However, the sheer depth of data on offer might be a little intimidating to newcomers. The Polar Grid X Pro is a tough cookie and is primarily sold on durability and features rather than aesthetics. It's essentially a refresh of last year's Polar Grid X, which, while not horrible to look at, was a bit on the plain side. This time around, Polar has jazzed things up a little by adding some red and white cardinal and ordinal markings on the bezel. There are 3 color versions of the standard Polar Grid X Pro available: Black DLC, All Black, and the version I was sent Nordic Copper. Coppery bezel, dark round strap, and Arctic Gold, gold-colored bezel, white strap, while the titanium-clad Titan Edition features a black and red fluoroelastomer band and perforated leather straps. Although the standard non-titanium Polar Grid X Pros have stainless steel bezels, the undersides are fashioned from plastic, whereas the Polar Grid X Pro Titan's body is all metal. As well as appealing to fitness goths, the Black DLC version also features a diamond-like layer of carbon for extra protection, while the strap is textured plastic, which has the tendency to both look and feel cheap. That is not the case here. Measuring 47x47x13, the Polar Grid X Pro is thicker than the likes of the Polar Vantage M2, 12.5mm, and Polar Ignite 2, 8.5mm, which is not the end of the world. It just means that for times when you're not exercising, some shirt sleeves might not slide over it very easily. Number 6. Apple Watch, the Apple Watch for Android users. Considering Apple has never released a smartwatch before, the global version of the Apple Watch, in both its 41 and 46 incarnations, is a pretty brilliant first attempt. But beyond that, both sport a rich feature set. Expect superb performance thanks to a smart processor pairing and plenty of RAM, swim-proofing, and one of the best Wear OS 2 experiences out there, in spite of the operating system's misgivings. We just wish the heart rate sensor was a little more accurate during workouts. Different casing sizes understandably facilitate different screen sizes, with the 41 Apple Watch sporting 1.6 and 320x360 rigid rectangular AMOLED display, while the curved glass front of the 46 model features a flexible 1.91 and AMOLED display with a 402x476 resolution. Although the 46 model technically boasts a higher pixel density panel and thus a sharper image, both watches present information, including fine text with pleasing clarity, in addition to great contrast, vibrant colors, and overall brightness. Speaking of which, brightness can also be adjusted either manually and automatically. Number 7. Amazfit GTR 3 Pro, great for affordability. Zepp's most ambitious smartwatch yet. The Amazfit GTR 3 Pro boasts a sharper display than its similarly named sibling, the GTR 3, and supports a higher refresh rate, making for smoother user interaction. The new Zepp OS will soon gain access to third-party app support, but for the time being, comes with 150 watch faces, some of which are animated, and support for 150 trackable activities, as well as an improved biosensor that even works when swimming. Voice assistant support is also part of the equation, with Alexa when the watch has an internet connection or a basic offline alternative when it doesn't. By far, the most noticeable part of the GTR 3 Pro is its display. The circular AMOLED panel has no real bezel, almost spilling off the edges and allowing for deep blacks and vibrant colors. It's 1.45 with a pixel density of 331p and up to 1000 nits of brightness. So whether you're looking for the time, or tracking a workout, or using one of the animated watch faces, the GTR3 Pro's display is always legible in sunlight. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best smartwatch 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.